say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it... Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in.
Our coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. There he goes. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a first and goal from the 10.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
Wants to go up top on first down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, sniffing the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They've pushed it forward down to the 5, but now looking at third and goal. Off play action. Rushes on him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. And now on fourth down, they'll try a field goal. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. Leaves it with the back. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33.
And these RPOs always put the defense in a bind. But listen, you give up the run, they get a short little gain, no harm, no foul.
Wants to go up top. It's complete. Good pick up there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Seminoles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Now the play fake. The throw to the outside is complete. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Seminoles have their offense in high gear. To the air on first down. Good timing on the quick out.
But when you're throwing these out routes, guys, it's location, location, location. As a QB, you've got to put that out in front of your guy so he can make the catch. You put that behind him, that might be getting picked. Nice job there by the QB.
And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Seminoles! That had touchdown written all over it from the moment he caught the ball. Big play, big run for the score.
Yeah, it had touchdown written all over it because nobody was covering it. It'd be a good idea to get a hand on him. You know, listen, I know you guys got some speed, and maybe you give him a cushion and give him some space, but that was a little aggressive on the space department there.
The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Working that left side now. They'll mark him out of bounds at about the 29-yard line. We now move inside 4 minutes to play here in the first half. Second down, they'll go to the air. They're setting up the screen. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. The Noles are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Got the back over the middle. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38.
Shotgun fundamentals are so key. He was like a shortstop. Caught the shotgun snap and right away rifled it out of his hands like he was turning two. That was beautiful.
Pressure coming. It's on target and complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. The Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. He's got it on the right. Got room at the 35. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
And the Noles come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Picked off to stop the threat.
Man, what a great...
Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. From the gun, the ground game. Still running at the 40. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Noles injecting some attitude, throwing the spear down and declaring they're going to run the football.
Run the football, be aggressive. This is the part of the offense that, remember, it was a long time Florida State. Offensive line play wasn't good enough. They got to get that physicality, that run game, if they want to be a great program again.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. From the gun, the running back looking for room. At the 20, he's got space. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
What a run. Great speed, great vision, elusiveness, and David, he's tackled down close to the goal line.
Yeah, and this offense, when you can run the football like this, man, you will have success, especially in the red zone, trying to get touchdowns.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. The give to the back. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big-bodied guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside give. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Seminoles can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Daniels. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll do it himself. He'll be forced out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
And you're seeing his dynamic ability to run the football, that time on the option play. I know he doesn't pick up the first down, but that's still a good chunk of yardage, and the defense wasn't ready for it. Moving forward, expect the offense to go back to the option play again and see if someone will finally take the quarterback and force him to pitch it.
Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Trying to set up the screen. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Back to throw, it's Prescott. He'll take the deep shot. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. One more snap coming before halftime. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Knowles! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. Okay, guys, the Florida State offense returns to the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. He's got some space.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
The defense sort of herds this quarterback out of bounds short of the line of scrimmage, and he'll take the loss. And the Seminoles are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. From the gun, running back on the move. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. He makes the fair catch. And the Seminoles are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. It's complete to the right. A relatively short but effective gain. He's out of bounds at the 11.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Seminoles really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Back to throw, it's Prescott. And the sack all the way back at the 5.
And this offense, man, here in the second half, they give up another sack, and they're just not as crisp. Like first half, it felt like they were in a good rhythm. Nice job by this defense. After half, coming out with some adjustments that has confused this offense.
The Noles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. No return coming. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Complete on the deep ball.
On that RPO play, I don't hate the decision by the quarterback not to hand it off and throw it deep down the field. I just don't like the throw. Not an accurate throw. He never got his feet back underneath him after riding the running back and not handing it off. He's got to do a better job with his fundamentals to hit that throw because that play was there to be made.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, backed up inside their 20. Zings it complete to the right. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up fourth down. The Seminoles will punt it away on fourth down. Let's see what he can do with it. Coverage team. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Turning it on! Across the 40 out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Lost a throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
Looking to throw on first down. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column.
Salt into your wound, right? Late in the fourth quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats.
All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. There have been few obstacles for this offense as they are starting to pull away here in the second half, Jesse.
And this has been a dream game for this play caller, too, right? It's like anything that he's calling is working flawlessly.
Yeah, it's fun to be the offensive coordinator, but not the defensive coordinator. They have had no answers. It's been an absolutely miserable day trying to solve the riddle of this offense.
And the Noles come to the line on third and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll go with a direct snap. He'll come through on third down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Offense getting set for first down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. A handoff, keep working on that clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. The Seminoles have it back. They'll try to get that offensive spear flaming. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. Business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.